Well, Denver International Airport leads the country in an unwelcome category, the number of reported bird strikes involving aircraft.
Some other airports are testing out bird or avian radar. CBS 4 investigator Rick Salinger wanted to know why DIA doesn't have it.
Hit birds turning back towards LaGuardia.
It was a miracle on the Hudson, a vivid example of how birds can bring down a commercial plane. On board that frightening 2009 flight were Karen and Chris Rooney of Colorado Springs.
What was your reaction upon learning it was due to a bird strike?
I couldn't believe it. You don't really hear about bird strikes causing planes to go down.
We traveled to Seattle to see what may be the future in preventing bird-caused aviation catastrophes. That's the sound of an avian radar alert.
Ops 3, ARM, Avian bird radar, sector R as in Romeo.
They demonstrated when a bird issue is detected, personnel are quickly dispatched to address the problem, sometimes with pyrotechnics. Birds are a problem at Seattle-Tacoma Airport. Here's a good example.
This was a bird strike. Everything in this freezer are aircraft-struck birds.
But the number of bird strikes has gone down since avian radar went active.
The avian radar helped save the airport over $6 million.
This radar still has a ways to go. Soon, it will be three-dimensional. The birds are often trapped and relocated as far as 80 miles away.
If this bird radar has proven so effective here in Seattle, we wondered, why isn't it being used in Denver?
We checked the FAA statistics and found Denver had 2,500 bird strikes reported since 2010.
Some of the worst, I would say, are related to hawk strikes.
Kendra Cross's job is to make sure the birds and planes at DIA share the sky safely. But she has doubts about bird radar for DIA.
I think it can be useful for smaller airports that may not have the operations numbers that Denver International has.
And while other airports have been given the radar systems to test for free, DIA would have to buy it.
We're not willing to pay millions of dollars and waste money on what if. What we want is something proven, and if that is out there and it makes sense, then we want to talk to someone.
The object is to avoid incidents like this.
DIA says the large number of bird strikes is due to several factors: the size of this place, the number of flights, the wildlife patterns, and vigilant bird strike reporting. And it adds that it would rather spend the money on wildlife mitigation rather than what it calls unproven technology. Live at DIA, Rick Salinger, CBS 4 News.